There's a Nintendo Direct confirmed for September 4th, 2019, which is, if I'm looking at my calendar correctly, tomorrow. So tomorrow, 3 p.m. Pacific time, which is 6 p.m. Real Coast time, East Coast time, 11 p.m. BST, whatever that means, and midnight CEST, whatever that means. I think CEST is in the same place where they buy shekels and bow to the queen when she goes by. This is from Ryan Craddock over at Nintendo Life, though. It says, Nintendo has revealed that there will be a Nintendo Direct presentation airing tomorrow, 4th September. Come on, Jesus Christ, guys. Are you kidding me? 4th September? Like, just put September 4th. Like a real human being. All right? It will feature, quote, roughly 40 minutes, end quote, of information, which will focus on Nintendo Switch games coming in 2019. You can see the announcement for yourself below. It'll take place at 3 p.m. Pacific time, 6 p.m. Eastern time. So here's the tweet. Tune in 9/4. See, 9/4. Because it's from Nintendo of America. 9/4. September 4th. Not 4th September. Not April 9th. At 3 p.m. Pacific time for a Nintendo Direct featuring roughly 40 minutes of information focused on 2019 Nintendo Switch games, including Pokemon Sword and Shield and Luigi's Mansion 3. There's your link to it. Obviously, you'll be able to watch this over on Twitch, on their YouTube channel, and there's going to be a bevy of other places that will embed this video and watch it. And of course, we'll have you covered on the PvA Nightly Rundown the following. Actually, this will probably be one of our topics tomorrow for PvA Radio, so if you want to tune in to actually get the announcements there. But Nintendo Direct coming tomorrow, and we're already starting to see the insane amount of hype that tends to precede these things. Oh my gosh, I love it. I love it. I love it. Because this is what we get, right? Hold on. Oh, let me come over here, because this is what tends to happen, right? Barney is. We've been watching How I Met Your Mother, and it's one of the best theme songs of a show. No real words, just ba 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 ba, but it just gets stuck in my head so easy. So easy. All right, hold on. I want to do this right by. I want to do right by you guys. You know, I want to do right. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna open this. Is it going full screen? Yeah. All right, here we go. And then I'm going to pull out my Epic Pen. Epic Pen. Epic Pen. Where are you? Okay. All right. There's a Nintendo Switch Direct tomorrow. And there is a regular phenomenon that happens among Nintendo fans whenever there's a Switch. I keep saying Switch. Whenever there's a Nintendo Direct announced. All right. So we're over here. I've got my Epic Pen. We've got our whiteboard. In these situations, my cursor always gets lost. All right. So here's what happens, right? There is a puddle, right? A puddle. And this puddle begins to bubble. All right? And this puddle right here represents Nintendo Twitter, Nintendo Facebook, Nintendo subreddits, and they start to bubble, right? Bubble, bubble, bubble. People start hearing rumors, seeing leaks, hearing about, oh, there's some future date. They're looking into their motherfucking crystal balls, right? With all the ghost spirits coming out of it. The ghost of Larry Johnson, right? We'll put LJ in here for Larry Johnson. They're looking into their crystal ball, summoning the malevolent spirit of the late Larry Johnson and saying, when will we get a Nintendo Switch Direct? And then what will happen, all right, in this climb, is we'll start to get some tweets, right? We'll start to get some tweets. Somebody will leak an image. There'll be tweets, and there's going to be like a ton of likes on these tweets. That's a heart. There's going to be a ton of retweets. This is a retweet. My art skills are fucking awesome here, all right? There starts to be leak. Well, this thing, this pool of Nintendo fandom is just boiling over. People are just ready. They're fucking waiting, and they're like, oh my gosh, we're gonna get 16 new Mario games announced. They're gonna tell us that the next Zelda game's gonna drop day and date on the day of the direct, and just the intensity starts to rise, guys. Rise. Yeah, Picasso, in that you can't tell what any of the shit is. It starts to rise. Well, then Nintendo comes out, right? Nintendo. We'll draw the president of Nintendo here. It's a Mario, right? Comes on and is like, guess what, motherfuckers? This tweet's right. We got a Nintendo Direct coming up. Picasso versus All Radio. That's right. They're like, we got a Nintendo Direct coming up, baby. And guess when it is? Fucking mark your calendars, because it is tomorrow. All right? And at this point, the Nintendo Twitter, Nintendo Reddit, they're having to go through their neighborhoods, right? And they're having to put up these posters, right? They're like, lost. If found, call r/Nintendo Switch. And what did they lose, guys? Do you guys know what they lost? Nintendo. I can't draw with this thing. What has Nintendo Reddit lost at this point that they're going to be looking for once freaking Mario comes out and posts on Twitter that there's going to be a direct tomorrow? A hot, steaming pile of shit, right? They have lost their fucking minds. They have lost their shit. And just like the malevolent spirit of Larry Johnson, there's just steam rising off top of this, all right? It's a hot, steamy poop. Hold on, Roy Speedrun. We are about to get there, all right? But at this point, when Mario goes onto Twitter and says, tomorrow, boys, tomorrow, there's going to be a direct. This is our Nintendo Switch losing their shit. They're going out. They've gone to FedEx, Kinko's. They've printed out hundreds of thousands of posters. They're going up there like, have you seen my shit? I've lost my shit, right? And so the Nintendo Direct is tomorrow, and that's just one sleep away, guys. Just one sleep away. So all of Nintendo Reddit, all of Nintendo Twitter, all of Nintendo Facebook, they go to bed, all right? They go to bed, and they leave out milk and cookies for Reggie to come and eat at night so that Reggie can bring them everything that they've wished for. I understand that Reggie teaches at Cornell now. I understand that Reggie isn't a part of Nintendo anymore. But guess what? Santa's been dead for ages, but yet we still rely on him to bring Christmas to us every single year. And so these Nintendo Twitter, Nintendo Reddit, Nintendo Facebook, they go into their bed one sleep away. All right? And they are so fucking excited. Nobody is called yet to tell them where their shit is because it's long gone. They have lost it completely. All right? Tomorrow comes. We're here. X through it because we're here. Tomorrow is now today. Today, right? They've all lost their shit. They're ready for it. Nintendo hits the play button for the Direct. And here's what we're going to get tomorrow, guys. It is a 40-minute Nintendo Direct. And everybody's losing their shit about this, too. They're like, 40 minutes? They're going to cover 40 minutes? Holy shit, they're going to talk about everything. Here's what we're going to get, guys. We're going to get a solid 17 minutes of fucking Pokemon. Actually, no, we're probably going to get 17 minutes of Luigi's Mansion 3, all right? Where they're going to go through and they're going to detail all of the ways that they went and captured real-life audio from a Dyson vacuum to put on the back of Luigi's little Ghostbuster suction pack on his back, all right? They're going to go through excruciating detail for Luigi's Mansion 3 for 17 minutes, all right? So right there, we're almost halfway through. Then I see us getting another 12 minutes of Pokemon. All right. Again, excruciating detail. Nobody gives a shit. They're telling us far more than we know. And look, I want to be perfectly clear here. We're going to step away from the board here. Roy Speedrun in the chat says Luigi's Mansion is hype. Not going to lie. I'm excited about Luigi's Mansion. I'm not shitting on anything that Nintendo is going to be doing tomorrow. I think I'm excited to see anything that they're going to show. Luigi's Mansion 3 looks dope. It's releasing, I think, on Halloween, right? Which is even doper. And so I'm here for Luigi's Mansion. But what I'm saying is, like, 40 minutes is not an E3 Xbox One presentation of just like 2 minutes per game. Go, 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 go. We are going to get 17 minutes of Luigi's Mansion 3. We are going to get 12 minutes of Pokemon, and that leaves us 11 minutes. All right? 11 minutes. We are going to get 5 minutes of Nintendo Switch Lite. Nintendo Switch Lite. So right there, we're at 19. 29, 34. Roy Speedrun, reading my mind here. We're going to get, I think we're going to get a, all right, hold on. Let me make sure I'm doing my math. I went to Bible college, guys. I didn't take math. So we got 29, 34. We got 6 minutes left. I think we're going to get 3 minutes of talk about Banjo-Kazooie with a reveal of Rare Replay. All right? There will be a Rare Replay reveal coming to Switch, baby. And then we are going to get a 3-minute OW announcement. This freaking artwork, all right? Overwatch is going to get announced for the Switch. We got tons of leaks about it. That's in this stage right here, all right? Right after everybody freaking prayed to the malevolent spirit of Larry Johnson to give them just one hint, Larry, about what's coming to the Nintendo Switch Direct. Boom. Here's a case for the Switch that's Overwatch based. They're going to reveal Overwatch for Switch. That's probably going to come out end of the month. Rare Replay, which who knows, releasing tomorrow. 5 minutes of Nintendo Switch Lite, 12 minutes of Pokemon, 17 minutes of Luigi's Mansion 3, and everybody's going to be like, where the fuck was this? Where the fuck was that? Why is Nintendo not giving us information about this obscure franchise that literally only 2 of us are talking about? Where is Mother 3? Where is it, guys? We need to know. Because this is what happens anytime Nintendo announces a Direct. Anytime they announce a Direct, it is just this buildup of hype about all of the anticipation of all of the shit that Nintendo is going to show. And they are going to deliver on some awesome stuff, I think, tomorrow. They're going to show some great things about Luigi's Mansion. They're going to show some great things about Pokemon. But then all of these people who slept, Nintendo Reddit, Nintendo Twitter, Nintendo Facebook, they are just going to fucking burn everything to the ground, all right? They are going to be reposting these Lost Our Shit posters, but not from excitement, over complete and utter anger of them just burning everything down, because that is the way Nintendo Directs work. People place unrealistic expectations on what is going to be revealed at these things, when Nintendo has shown us time and time again that they are going to talk in depth about games that are coming out. We may get a surprise or two, but I think at the end of the day, we basically know what they're going to talk about at this Nintendo Direct. And look, I am totally willing to eat crow on this. If they come in tomorrow and talk about all this stuff that we don't know about, more power to them. I'm going to be just as excited as everybody. But what I'm saying is we need to be better at tempering our expectations. Roy Speedrun says, yeah, I don't get why people lose their shit. When you say that, Roy Speedrun, are you talking about the first losing of their shit here? When they lose their shit when it gets announced that a Direct's coming tomorrow? Or are you talking about why they lose their shit here afterwards, when they're like, why didn't everything I freaking prayed to Reggie come true? Which one don't you get? Both is an acceptable answer. Why people get insanely hyped in the first place? Yes. And look, I'll go to the one for this. I love getting excited about things. We make an event out of E3 every year. We do our prediction show. E3 is a big deal for us. I love when Nintendo Directs get announced because I love the buzz and the conversation that goes on around it. I love it. But what I also am totally fine with doing. Thank you for the Bob Ross there. That's graffiti. Hold on, I'll throw this back up. Look at this freaking beautiful work right here. But what I also am able to do is temper my expectations within that, realize that I am likely being unreasonable on some of the things that I am expecting, and then be totally willing to just accept what is given to me without being just losing my mind about them not talking about the one thing that I wanted them to talk about. That was a long shot at best to be seen. Now the question is, guys, how do I clear my screen? There we go. Epic Pen, great app. But yeah, so tomorrow we've got the Nintendo Switch Direct coming up, and I think we're going to see a lot of Luigi's Mansion. I think we're going to see a lot of Pokemon. I do think that the Xbox thing is not quite over yet. I think we're going to continue to see the partnership with them, and they're going to bring the Rare Replay over to the Nintendo Switch, which will be awesome. Probably broken out game by game and not like one big solid thing, but like, hey, you can download the games from Rare Replay. Yeah. And then we're going to see Overwatch because that's been announced. And you know what's going to happen? 75% of the people who think Overwatch is a dead game that are watching the Nintendo Direct aren't going to give a shit about it. They're just not going to give a shit about it. Dead game. Who wants to play competitive games on their Switch? I will own it on my fourth platform. I own it on PC and Xbox and PS4. I will own it on Switch as well. Roy Speedrun says it's perfectly fine to be excited, but yeah, people put too much hope in the long shot. Everything you mentioned sounds like a pretty hype direct. Exactly. And I'm not shitting on the direct, and I'm not shitting on Nintendo. I'm shitting on the people who get so in their heads about what is going to happen that anything short of their unreasonable expectations is considered a disappointment. And it's not just about directs. Look, I already deleted it off of here, but you can go back and look and the way people talk about E3s, the few times that PlayStation has done their direct style things, people were doing this with inside Xboxes when they first started as well, just hyping them up to be something that they weren't. And it's not that those things aren't cool. It's always cool to get announcements. It's always cool to see details. It's always cool to see a new trailer. But you can't expect just because it's 40 minutes. Guys, you remember 2 years ago? The Nintendo Switch Direct where they talked about it was E3 when they talked about Smash. And if you don't remember it, I'm sure you can go to twitch.tv/Nintendo right now, and that segment is still going on of them revealing every single little update and tweak that they made to it. Like, yeah, Smash was hype. Smash is hype. But the way that they talked about Smash was not hype because they just told us every single detail about the game. So yeah, I just temper your expectations, people. Give yourself over to the event and let yourself be excited about something without having to just place a bunch of unrealistic expectations on it. We'll have that covered tomorrow for you on PvA Radio. Most likely it'll probably be my topic. I'm going to tune in at 6 o'clock. For it, I would do a live reaction, but that's right after I get off work. My wife is just getting home, and that's like the first time we get to see each other through the day. So probably won't be doing that. All right, but we will talk about it on PvA Radio tomorrow, 9:30 p.m. Eastern time over here on twitch.tv/PvA Radio. Let's